What up, guys? Today we're working on dropping back the Dyna, and so we're just at the lot with my homie Jay and my girlfriend. She's being pretty supportive by helping us film and chilling on the sidelines and being patient. Appreciate her a lot. She always comes out to the lot with me when I want to practice, so it's always nice to have somebody who's got your back with what you're doing. So today I've just been keeping it simple and practicing my sit-down wheelies and as well as my knee knockers. I was really itching to scrape the full fender on the Dyna today, and that's what we're working on.
I know, it's fucking sketchy though. It feels like I'm upside down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it feels more tippy too.
I gotta get them down pat on the knee knockers and then I'll like try.
Nice.
But
the only thing that's nice about the sit down is you're a little more comfortable.
You feel more secure, like.
Yeah, but it definitely tips a bit more when you go to drop back.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
So yeah, for the longest time I've been having trouble like trying to scrape this full fender just due to being scared, to be honest, man, because like I've never dropped back on anything before, so it's scary trying it on the Dyna. But so we actually did get a few scrapes in on the full fender, so pretty stoked about that. My next goal is definitely going to be trying to scrape more through the full fender till I get comfortable with dropping back some more and getting deeper till I find that sweet spot. And then after that, we're most likely going to chop the fender or build a subframe brace. I think I might just make one though. I'd like to chop it right around 12 o'clock. I think that's going to be ideal for me to be able to learn some new tricks and also not restrict myself too much. So yeah, eventually I'd like to, throw a titanium plate on there and be able to shoot sparks and do hand drags and, one-handers and no-handers maybe eventually. That would be dope. But honestly, like ultimately, at the end of the day, my goal is basically just be able to ride wheelies and have full control over my bike, so that way, when I start wheeling the bagger, I'll be able to have full control over that and, be confident on it when I'm trying to drop back and whatnot. Honestly, like scrapes are cool. And I think they're awesome, like especially when you see them in a show and whatnot. On the street, they can get kind of sketchy, right? I've seen people like, if you hit like a crack or something in the road or even like a manhole, like he'll probably break your subframe on your Dyna, and I've seen a whole whack of stuff go wrong. So I think they're better when you do them in the lot, But I still ultimately want to be able to just have full control over my bike by dropping it back and slowing the wheelie down and not having to chase anything out. Like if you see my sit down wheelie here, I'm going a little too fast. Like ideally I should still be able to like pop that up a little farther back and slow it down and basically just control for how long I want to go for. And so I'm working on that too. My next goal will be dropping back in a sit down as well. It feels honestly pretty weird though, because you're already sitting on the bike, so it feels like you're upside down when you go to do the drop back motion. But I was pretty stoked about getting these little mini fender scrapes on the Dyna.
I just got a nice combo in.
I seen the arm flex.
Down, up to here.
That was sick.
Yeah.
I was like, I was pumped.
Oh, sweating now.
I know, it gets you after a couple runs, bro.
Yeah.
We got J-Boy out here putting in some work. We both had pretty slick rear tires, so it was getting tough trying to get the bikes up. We were both having some traction issues, but we'll get a freshy tire. I think he said his tire was like 10 years old or something like that. It was all dry rotted and whatnot, so you know, it's pretty impressive that he was still working the Dyna how he was with a tire like that.
All right.
But yeah, shout out to my boy Jay for coming out and ripping a little sesh with me for a couple hours there. Came about an hour away, just a sesh. I normally practice at the spot by myself, but it's always nice to have somebody to ride with, you know what I mean? Practice the same thing you're doing. Because you can kind of push each other a little bit, and like also you kind of get stoked when you see like your buddy nail a new trick or something like that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun when you got a homie out there ripping with you just to get some practice. But like I said, I mostly practice by myself just because not everybody's always available, right? And if I waited for, you know, everybody to be available to ride, I would never be riding as often as I wanted to. So sometimes you just gotta risk it for the biscuit. Riding by yourself from a safety standpoint definitely isn't the smartest idea, but like I said,
Keep running those.
I know. I gotta keep practicing.
Yeah, you got it. So when you got it, you should have just kept going and hitting it again and again.
I know. It was weird though, because I tried to do the same thing. It didn't feel like it touched. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I gotta try to.
Pick up speed when you do it, you know what I mean? And then drop back.
prime example right there. Homie giving me some tips and you know, helped me nail a couple more scrapes on the bike. And that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? Just finding like-minded people to just rip around with, have a good time, you know? That's it's honestly mostly why I do it. I just loved bikes since I was young and always wanted one. Then I finally found, you know, what I wanted to ride, which was Harleys, and do stunts on them because you don't really see a lot of people doing it. But it seems like the sport's starting to get some more traction now. But yeah, that's it in today's video. Just a little update on the wheelie practice and the progress that we got on the Dyna. Hopefully we'll have some more footage for you guys in the coming months on the bagger build, and we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.